Well,
Crow comes up. Rook, that's a nice revolver. Walks back away.
what? What did you just do?
He walked up and said, "That's a nice revolver," and then walked away.
Thanks. I guess. I'm gonna smoke. Excuse me. As he sort of like starts to walk away, reaching into one of his tactical vest pockets to pull out not anything that is tactile, but more like it's just a case.
It's a tactical case.
It's a tactical case, excuse me. Which ejects a singular cigar that's already been clipped. He puts it, what seems to be under his mask, and starts smoking.
Oh, we get a smoke in here? Touchstone takes out a pack of cigarettes.
I don't know if we're not allowed to or not, I don't care. He just goes to lean against this wall and smoke.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh. I was saying there are explosives in the next room.
Eh.
I put my pack of cigarettes away.
Rook doesn't stop
Cody.
smoking.
What's up?
I remember hearing that the guy that has the amulet made a bunch of money using its properties in the black market, correct?
Yep, essentially he was selling the regenerative services to people on the black market, as well as the fact that it does optimize people bodily and mentally. Though the Foundation is not currently sure how much of that they know.
Would I be able to make a call to find out some more about that?
Perhaps.
Phil is gonna move over towards here and ring up a person.
Are you going to spend a point on this, or are you going to make a roll?
I'll make a roll. I don't
Alright.
know what roll I have to make for this, though.
I believe it's on the thing.
I mean, you told me to write one thing for it, so I don't really know in the description.
It's a persuasion check.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, all right. Okay. So let's go through this a little bit. So Phil calls the guy, and he picks up. What does Phil say?
Or would like, Crow would like to listen in, if possible.
Aura?
Crow is gonna try and listen. Are you trying to do that stealthily?
Yes.
All right, roll stealth, and Phil, roll perception. All right,
Also
so
perception?
well, you're.
I mean, I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him, but you can't. The question is, you're trying to listen to him. Trying to
Fair
listen.
enough.
If you're trying to listen into him stealthily, you'd need to get closer, and that would require a stealth check. So.
Oh, how much closer? Like.
Well, no, what I'm saying, you're fine. You would probably just like go around to the side of the van here and just sort of listen from like right here.
Okay.
And I assume nobody else is really trying to listen in.
No.
All right. So what does Phil say? He doesn't notice anyone's listening.
1 second. Okay, I there's no way I'm gonna be able to say this. Piviet.
Send it to me and I'll pronounce it for you.
Okay.
I'll do my best to anyway. I'm not perfect.
He's speaking in Russian.
He kind of seemed more like the dude that just took a Spanish class in high school, but okay.
Informacji o SCP-427. So basically, Phil says that. Did you hear I pronounce it? Do you want to try to say it again?
Oh gosh. Привет, друг, вас есть информация у SCP
It's old,
427.
but yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. Essentially, you hear Phil speaking Russian.
Oh,
And that's the only half of the conversation you can hear. So, from the other end of that, Phil's going to hear, maybe. What are you looking for?
I'm not gonna do the Russian thing again.
That's okay.
Do you have any knowledge on how many enemies? No, not enemies. How many people? I can't remember the guy's name.
Blood?
Has employed.
That's a code name.
Yeah, has employed. Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Basically, Phil's trying to get a number.
Enemies. Yeah.
A head count.
A head count. That would be a good word to use.
Let me get back to you on that. Ivan still owes me a favor.
Thank you.
There's a brief pause, and you hear some discussion on the other end. We're not sure exactly, but numbers are pretty small. It appears he's trying to keep it in the fold, as it were. Doesn't let it out of it. Doesn't let anything out of his sight without at least 3 people standing over it, and more than that, we don't know.
All right, thank you, and give my best to Sasha.
Dos Vidania.
Those Vananya.
Note: I do not speak Russian.
Translators know they're both bullshitting.
Translators know. And
If you
bullshitting.
just say it confidently enough, then it sounds okay.
Well, I know some things, but let me... Hold on. Dos Vidania, I believe, is... Give me a... I can't remember what it is, but I believe... Yeah. Yeah, that is actually goodbye in Russian. I know that one.
Yeah, I actually knew that, but only because of games, so...
I know that one. That's about all I got.
I know that one from movies.
I don't know much more.
Just Привет and Dos Vidania. That's all I know.
Anyways.
I know very, very little bits of Russian, just because of various things, but that's all I got, so...
Yeah.
Anyway. So Phil returns. After speaking Russian, and Crow's the only one listening to him speaking Russian and only hears half the conversation.
Does Crow know Russian?
I don't believe so.
Could I do intelligence check?
I don't know.
You can't just understand Russian.
Yeah.
It's like Russian 1. Someone's from Russian.
It took like 1 year of Russian in high school.
Are you gonna spend a hero point on that? If you spend a hero point, I'll let you make an intelligence check.
Yes.
Alright. Roll intelligence.
Alright.
Why?
Well, let's hope Russian comes up
That's
some more
20.
then.
You don't speak perfect Russian, but you do understand that Phil is asking for information about the group that you guys are after. After a moment, he says, thank you, goodbye, and then hangs up.
Why would you do that?
I'm going to mark off that you have used a hero point.
Did you
On
mean an agent boy?
On the bright
Oh my
side,
God.
that is
I mean,
not
yes,
part of
but-
Crow. He just knows a little bit of Russian.
A very little bit of Russian.
Very low.
He only knows enough to get the basic idea of the conversation, and he'll have to make an intellect check every time he hears Russian if he wants to understand more.
How many hero points and power points do we start with?
You start with 1 hero. Hero points are things that you get 1 of at the start of every session, and you get more
Okay.
for You get more for complications or motivations that you follow properly.
Okay.
Which
Crow would like
Yeah.
as Phil's coming back. Crow would take out a vape pen and just start vaping. To make
Of
it-
course.
You know, I'm liking this person less and less. Only cowards vape.
says smoking a cigar under a mask.
Yeah, he does. He says that without any sort of like.
Yep.
Crow takes out a joint from his vest. Like, you want one?
Fuck
Like,
off.
suddenly, like, he puts it back in his vest, and he's like, "All right, more for me."
It's just a long, drawn-out sigh from Bishop while he's still doing shit on the computer.
You having fun over there? Find anything?
A little bit.
Greetings.
Looking into some of the people around here.
Hmm.
You got a clearance for that?
Yes.
Well, fair enough. I'm your driver. How you guys doing? Stormwalkers. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Mega 13. I'm gonna be driving you to your mission site today. Got any questions?
Who are you?
Asian Girl Scout.
Alright, fair enough.
Do you sell cookies?
I deliver them. You guys are the cookies.
I don't know how I feel being You know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna. It's gonna. He gets up off of the wall, pulls the cigar out from under this hard-looking mask that probably shouldn't fit a cigar. He just like taps it out.
Look,
So we go
you
in
strike
now,
me
or-
as some sort of Samoa type guy. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
What does that mean?
that's not the point though. I just need to make sure everything on the truck, on the van here, is fueled up and ready to go. Your gear should be inside if you don't have it already.
Hmm.
Well, if you didn't
Are you
get it
just in
from
there?
Gearbox anyway.
I call shotgun.
I call shotgun. I'm the one with the shotgun.
We're not putting you up front.
Mm.
You'll scare everyone.
You know,
Stone
he makes a
very
good
quietly
point.
gets in the back.
Damn
He
it.
makes a good point. Now, I was told from Mills that City Slickers have the area mostly on lockdown, but we're going to need to be going into the warehouse district to get some information on where Aladdin's hiding out. So we'll be dropping you guys off around there, and be ready for evac in case you need anything, right?
Mm.
Radio frequency 9. Just call me if you need a sudden escape plan.
Yeah, sure thing.
I forgot that we didn't know where his hideout was. I should have asked about that.
I'm sure it's fine. You care for a smoke in the back?
I mean, yeah, sure. Just make sure it goes out the back. There's a window in the back thing. You can latch it and open it.
Hmm. Looks at window. Goes in. Doesn't unlatch. He does. He's not gonna hotbox people.
Like he does his mask.
Yeah.
He boxes his own mask. Alright. So, you guys get in the van and prepare for actual mission start?
Yeah, Rook slams, or not so much slams as more like pounds on his chest piece once to activate his Aegis just to make sure it's up and running well.
It activates just fine. A
Good.
nice blue barrier of energy going across his arm and shield.
Then he'll tap it again to turn it off before nodding once.
What's
Good
that?
to go. It's my Aegis, don't worry about it. If we need it, we're in trouble.
Alright.
But for the general answer, force field. Why are you all in one corner?
Well, I was just kind of sitting over here, and this guy just kind of creeped up on me.
Yeah, Crow, do you mind giving, I don't know, the man some personal space?
Sorry.
Thank you.
I just wanted to sit away from Phil. His math is too good. I think he's a robot.
Where do they find people like you?
Crow is impressed by 1 plus 1. Wait till he hears about 2 plus 2.
Yeah, 4.
Oh no.
Alright, so you guys do end up in the warehouse district, and I'll drop you guys on the map in a second here. Up the top left here.
Oh, nice.
Now, in terms of are you guys actually here right now in full gear? Well, no, not exactly. Some of you can stay behind in the van, others of you can leave your gear in the van until you know exactly where you're going. It's really up to you. But the people in the plain street clothes are general civilians just going about their business, and otherwise you can see that there are some unsavory types further down the street. How you choose to deal with that is up to you. But that's where you are, and the van is parked just a little bit to the northeast, or northwest, sorry.
Rook is likely in the van because he doesn't feel like taking off all his tactical.
Yeah, I'm staying behind the van as well for now.
Spider will go out.
I'm also just in like a black suit, so I'll go out too.
I'll just leave my tonfas.
Alright.
I just got my stun gun in my jacket.
Alright. So
I
you're
will-
staying behind the van, just, move your tokens up north a little bit, and those of you who are going out.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Look at all these kind lads.
Just like as they were.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are just like playing ball in the nearby park. The others are just kind of going about their business, going to work or wherever, coming home, doesn't really matter. They're just doing their thing.
Such nice lads.
Now that we actually have a location, can I look up for GPS views of this to see any potential hidden people, security systems, etc.?
GPS view probably wouldn't give you too much on that, but you're welcome to try and get a GPS view of the area. That's fine. You can find one of those.
Did Crow go outside with their gear off?
That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, because if they tried that, Rook would be like, nah, you ain't going out like that.
Yes, I left with whatever gear I had.
Then you ain't going out like that. Stay in the van with us. We don't need someone walking around in armor and weaponry. Freaking tip people off.
I'd rather much this happen.
I ain't gonna have you jeopardize this mission.
I can shoot my way out of them.
I don't care.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty good.
We'll call in for support if we need y'all, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody more plain looking than Phil.
Phil.
I just take a step away from him.
Yeah.
Have they have you guys already left the van?
I figure right now we're just like right.
Yeah, standing
next to
right
it.
outside of it, yeah.
In that case, I'd like to stop one. I'm gonna go with Phil. Gonna take my chance with Phil and stop him before he gets into sight of anyone.
What?
Because I have that little device I got yesterday, the miniature recording thing that relays to my glasses.
Ah, yeah.
I'd like to give that to Phil and like attach it somewhere hidden. That way I can actually see what's going on and relay it. And then after that, just go back into the van.
Can I put it on my glasses?
Sure.
So, Phil, how good are you with people?
I'm pretty good. Everyone seems to like me.
That's good, because, I mean, I'm a bit of a decent talker, but nothing too spectacular.
Yeah. I mean, everyone just takes a little bit to, get the feel of them, but then once you figure out what they're about, it's usually fine.
You realize, I just kind of look over to him. They sent the two people that have no experience out in the field out to do this.
I mean, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hope so. I mean, those people down at the end of the street look like they might not know something.
Yeah. Here, how about we talk to these two right over there? And I point towards these unsavory-looking gentlemen.
The thuggish-looking people.
Thuggish rogues.
Oh, I didn't even notice those two. Alright, yeah. They look like good people.
They look friendly.
I mean, I did, like, real life, I did just tell y'all about how I almost got shot earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, he didn't actually get shot.
Just only almost. It's fine.
Only almost. So 2 gentlemen in suits.
Hey there!
Oh god.
Who are you?
Well, this is Danny. I'm Thomas. We were, well, our sister has a bit of an illness, and we heard that there was something in the area that might be able to help us out with that. I wonder if y'all might know about it.
Yeah, Jeannie's been really sick recently.
Okay. And why do you think we can help you?
Honestly, we never really done anything like this. We're not quite sure. Like, we just kind of heard it's a rumor of a rumor, but we know that it's somewhere over here if it is real. Like, honestly, she's in real bad shape, and we just... Honestly, I would hate to think about, like, what we would do without her. But if you know anything at all...
What's it worth to you?
I mean... I just kind of look over to Phil.
We have money if that's what you need, but... I work as an investment banker, so... I can probably procure an amount.
Well, I mean, maybe we know something, but, you know... Can't say we do exactly. It's just, you know... My memory goes when, haven't had much to eat lately. You know how it is?
Oh, I could buy you a meal.
Yeah, I was thinking more than a meal, you know. Make sure I don't have to worry about eating for, you know, at least a couple years.
Mm. I have no idea what Phil from accounting has at hand.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, well, 0 is average. It's like middle class.
Okay. I take out my wallet, grab out a 50, and hand it over. It's the only bill that's in there.
No!
Is it a joke?
No.
Alright. Look. You with the glasses, what do you got?
Oh, I have 150 on me right now, but that's all I have here.
Alright, you said your name was Danny and Thomas, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You got a last name?
Adams.
Okay. Alright, so here's the deal. You give me that 150. I'll tell you what you need to know. And you two come back here when you find out that I told you the truth. And you triple what you already paid me.
If it helps her, I'll quadruple it.
Fantastic.
Alright, here you go.
Hand it over. Alright, so... Now, I don't work with him directly, alright, but I know the guy. He got it from some government facility a couple days back. He's been selling it down at the old district out of some rundown buildings. Used to be city-owned, but they all the stuff was transferred out, so he built up a little place there. we've been selling the stuff on the black market. That's where we take everything everything we need with it. So there you go.
All right.
Just follow down 5th. You'll just off the highway.
5th off the highway.
Now, you don't come back, we're gonna find you. That clear?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Honestly, we made an agreement with y'all, and well, it would be a shame on our sister if we didn't honor it.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Hey, Cody,
What's up?
is there a taco stand or something over here?
A taco stand?
Any sort of like food cart, you know?
Oh my god.
Roll D100.
Roll for food coats.
Roll for food cure.
Tony.
There's a it's a hot dog stand. It's about half a block down the street to the south.